Today I have a workout for you to just work on some basic breathing while lying down. So we're going to work on focusing on our breathing in different positions to help work on that back body expansion, to make sure that your breathing pattern is correct. I'm going to be talking you through a lot of the exercises, and I want you to really get within your body. You need to have some body awareness with this. So I'm going to mention a few things to you, and I want you to feel and notice what may be happening within your body. You are going to want to probably have a pillow, a wall, or something to put your feet up on so that they can rest, and then a ball or a towel. You're just going to be using that for squeezing, so it doesn't matter. It can be a pillow, a ball, or a towel, whatever you'd like. So we are going to start with some back breathing. I just want you to curl up into a little ball. If for some reason you are not able to get into this position, you might need to sit on a stool and round here. Okay, so this is one option if you don't feel comfortable going down to the floor. So we're just going to bring our arms up over our head to get them out of the situation. My knees are in so that my belly has nowhere to go. I'm going to lay my belly over top. Now I am going to be talking to you, so I'm not going to be in full position, but you will want to be down here or here. Okay, so you can either rest your head on your hands or bring your arms all the way up and rest your head on the mat, whatever feels comfortable for you. Make sure that your legs are in. This is not like a full-on wide leg child pose, okay? Because we've got to get that breathing to occur in your back, not your belly. So here we're going to work on breathing in. And when you breathe in, you should feel some back expansion. We're breathing in. And you should feel your breath go into your back. And breathe out and relax. And then breathe in again. Again, I'm up high. You should be down here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Try to allow that breath to come out a little bit longer than it takes to breathe in. Breathe in again. And breathe out. And one more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Perfect. Come up. And now we're going to go into this position. So we're sitting on our mat, and we are going to be in this legs about 90 degrees. I am going to take my back out of this movement. So what I see happen a lot is this. You see how my back is moving? This is not what we're supposed to be doing. So I want you just to hold on to your legs. And what I want you to think about is pushing your heels away from you. So you're thinking about pushing away from you. What's going to happen at your pelvis is it's going to tuck. You see that? My upper body did not move. It was a tuck of my pelvis. Then I'm going to think about pulling my heels towards me. When I pull my heels towards me, my pelvis lifts up. I should feel my sits bones kind of pressing into the mat. Again, nothing moved in my upper body. Down, press away, pull back. My arms can be here. I'm just showing you. Push, away, and lift up. You see how my pelvis is moving and not my upper body? You can add breath to this. So we're going to breathe in. Breathe out when we lift up. Breathe in, push away. Breathe out, lift up. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. From here, we're going to lay all the way back. When we lay back, we are going to make sure that something is under our head so that our ribs do not flare. So when you're laying on a pillow, you should not feel ribs flaring up, okay? So they should be dropped. You also want to have your legs in 90-90. So 90 degrees, resting on something. They can be resting up against the wall. They can be resting on a chair, whatever you'd like, okay? We're going to take that ball and we're going to place it in between our thighs. From here, I want you to take a breath in. And remember, you're thinking about pressing your ribs into the mat. So we shouldn't breathe in and lift up. We should breathe in, expand out. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you feel like you might be breathing up into your chest, bring your arms up over your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. From here, think about squeezing your inner thighs. Squeeze the ball with your inner thighs. Now, while you're here, you can continue to breathe nice. Just don't, worry too much about your breath at this point. Feel your hip flexors and your quadriceps. Are they feeling tight, like you're using them by squeezing the ball? If they are, you need to work on this, okay? You should not be tight here, okay, to squeeze the ball. It is a squeeze deep within your inner thighs into your core without affecting your quadriceps. They should be squishy. And if you grab, like right here, and in your quadriceps, they should be soft, okay? Not flexed, not tight, soft. So that is one thing. So give me a breath in and a breath out. And breathe in and breathe out. Next thing I want you to do is I want you to feel your sits bones. Those are the two bony protuberances at your bottom. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to think about pressing. So two different things. If you are on a chair or something, I want you to think about pressing your heels down to activate your hamstring. So you should feel your hamstring. But if I feel the area right near my sits bones, it should be soft, okay? So we're not using internal rotators in here. Relax the butt muscles. Fire on the hamstrings naturally. Breathe in. Breathe out. Squeezing that ball, pressing into those hamstrings. Breathe in. And breathe out. And relax. From here, you can take that ball away, and we're going to roll onto our sides. We're almost finished. From here, we're laying on our side. We're going to make sure that you're kind of creating this rounding sensation. I don't want you arching through that back, so tuck the tailbone under a little bit. And we're just going to hold here and breathe in. and breathe out. Do you notice the shoulder rising up when you're breathing? If you do, this is something you need to continue to work on. From here, you can place your hand right at your rib. So my pointer finger is right at my last rib. My thumb is back in that back rib. And then my pinky and these last two fingers, my ring finger and my pinky, are on my belly. I'm going to breathe in. Are you feeling expansion here? Breathe out. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Make sure you're feeling that expansion and breathe in. And breathe out. From here, look at your front knee, or I'm sorry, your top knee. Make sure that it's directly over top of that bottom knee. So you may have to push your hips forward just a little bit. We're going to think about lengthening here. So we're not tucked up. We're lengthening here. We're going to bring our arms straight out in front of us, keeping those knees stacked over top of each other. We're going to start to open our arm out to the side. Actually, instead of keeping the arm here, I want you to bring your hand here. Sorry. We're going to open up, and we're going to see how much rotation can you get without moving that knee. So we're not going to slide back here. You see what I did? My knee came away from my other knee. Keep them stacked one on top of the other. Open up, breathe in. Breathe out. Relax into it. Make sure it's stacked on top. Breathe in. Breathe out. Each time you breathe out, see if you can relax into it a little bit more. Breathe in. Breathe out. You should really be starting to feel that expansion. Breathe in. And breathe out. And relax. We're going to go over to the other side now. Move everything out of the way. Okay. So other side, go into that side lying position. We are going to round into a slight little ball. You can place your pointer finger on your rib cage. The ring and pinky finger are on the belly, and the thumb is on the back rib, the low back rib. Pay attention to what the shoulder's doing. Breathe in and breathe out. If you are noticing you're arching, just tuck that tailbone under a little bit and curl like you're curling up into a ball. Breathe in. Now, what happens if you notice one side is not moving? I've got a few exercises that you can practice for that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. We're going to work into breathing into that side. This side is very tight on me. Breathe in. And breathe out. From here, place that hand behind the head. Stack those knees directly on top of one another. Don't let them lift up. From here, open up as much as possible. This is some thoracic mobility. Make sure it's not occurring through the hip. Keep that knee stacked over top and breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. When you breathe out, can you relax into it a little bit more? Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. All right, so that was your first workout. We have more workouts for you to do. You can do this one as many times as you'd like throughout the week, or pick one of the other ones. It is all breathing this week. Don't forget it. You're always welcome to come back to these later, especially if some of the things that I mentioned, you notice that you do. Sometimes certain things are going to be tight, and it's going to take a lot of breathing and realizing that you need to relax. So if you're in that 90-degree position and you are squeezing that ball with your inner thighs and those hip flexors fire on, you probably deal with very tight hip flexors. So we need to work on just relaxing, and it just might be you holding them and saying, relax, relax, and breathing into it, okay? If you have questions for me, please reach out. You can either ask me questions in the comment box. You should notice it up in the right-hand corner of your portal. And you can just click on it and comment, and it'll be directly, I'll receive an email, or you can email me directly. If you have questions, please reach out. This is how I'm able to help you all. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to the next workout.